Recently, one person came to me. He is from Singapore. He told me, "Ma'am, I have finished all the interviews." Of course, he did a lot of rituals for the interviews because there's a multinational camp. I will explain to you later. I have to close the salary package. There's a gap. I'm asking something, he's giving something, and he's not giving me in terms of financial. He's giving the side perks is more. No, 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 it's not the way I want. So he said, please help me to close the salary package. So this is Jayashree Astrologer, and I'm going to tell you how to close the salary package, because that only will help you to have a big jump in your career in terms of finance, career growth and everything. There is something which is happening these days. As you climb the ladder, you will start to work in this technograd world, that you are connecting with different nationals and you're working, which is very, very challenging, because I noticed our ideas and attitudes, our inner conviction is so different from another person who has been brought up in another country. Like you'll be suddenly working with a French national or a Chinese national or a Singapore national. So their way of understanding and our way of living is totally different. So when you're moving higher up slowly, this difference will become very, very big, and convincing will become very, very big. Because those, for instance, if you take Japanese people, they are more into savings. So they may not like to have a big money terms like a salary package which will get credited into every month. They'll be more worried about the perks, what the ESOPs, what the company is going to give. For instance, I have seen people for working in African countries, they have a true structure. The company will give them some money to have a day-to-day living or the monthly living. The amount will be given to them. But the main salary, they will get it every once in a year or once in 6 months. So every country has a working culture and they have a financial culture. And in this globalization, this is going to be a very big problem. Indians, meeting and talking with Indians is very easy. But Indians with foreign national, yes, right from working to the understanding of our psyche is going to be very difficult. So here you have to take Goddess Mahalakshmi's help, because finance is something which is very, very difficult. Your karma will come inside. I have seen here, your giving and receiving comes inside. I have helped a lot of people in closing the deal, final, after interviews all over, they'll ask, see, what's your salary package? Okay, you go and speak with the HR. HR will decide. Now, there are too many people are involved. Someone, they are not going to take your word very seriously. Someone misunderstand. Everything can go for a toss. Your hard work, your interviews, everything can go for a toss. So you need Mahalakshmi's help, because most of us don't have a balance of giving and receiving. So first, start to light lamps for Mahalakshmi. If there's a Mahalakshmi temple, you have to go nearby and take a niyama for 48 days, 90 days to light the lamps. And please remember, not one lamp, light 5 lamps, 6 lamps, big lamps. Those lamps has to burn for 4 hours. You need that much amount of energy. And if your salary package is going to be high, then you may require the puja. We check the horoscope right through from the Saturn angle, Jupiter angle, Venus angle. And it's a quite complex analysis. We take the multiple angles, and we tend to take up the devatas and we tell them, first level, light the lamps. If it suppose is going to be a small from 10,000s, 30,000s, then lighting the lamps will be very sufficient. If your pay package goes beyond 10 lakhs, then you need puja. Because always we have seen, if your package in terms of monetary consideration, if it is hundreds, thousands and 10,000s, fine with the lamps. You continuously light so that it will go inside. If it is terms of lakhs, you may require the puja. You may have to require to check the timing when you are talking. So these two things you have to be very, very careful, because the lakhs means the energy has to be huge. It can go for 2 days, 3 days, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. First it will be HR, next your team manager or your higher ups. It will go like that. One person called me from Qatar. He said, I have done better, I have worked really well for this company. What they could not solve, I've saved so much to this company. The higher up, the top boss, the owner, is one sheriff. He's willing to give. But there are two in between people. They don't want me to get good package. I said, fine sir, do 2 Chatru Samhara Homam. 2 in the start, before you go and talk to the original owner. 2 before he signs, because after talking he has to sign. No, okay, give the money to this person. So he did Chatru Samhara Homa, because always there will be a people block which will not allow you to go to the next level. The people block will be always there. So that time only someone will from HR, sir, our company is not doing well, why we should give? We can hire that person. No, that man is asking less salary. All this will go inside the company. You have to see from the company perspective also. So when he did the Chatru Samhara, suddenly the blockers, they didn't turn up for 1 week. Something happened, they didn't turn up, and this man could freely speak to his immediate Sharif or whatever it is. That man, he could present himself, how he had saved millions of dollars for the company because he stopped some legal case, something he told me. And the boss like, oh, I didn't know all this. You had done all this. Okay. He immediately signed. Now he said, ma'am, he has signed. That implementing I'll have difficulty. I said, okay, let's do the puja. He has signed. That itself, that level victory has happened. So immediately he signed, chaka, the money started coming and everything settled. So you need to do the ritual when the final signing is going to happen. If there is a block, if it is not going to go inside, if there is a delay, do the ritual. It could be a Chatru Samhara Homam or Ashtalakshmi Homam. Check the horoscope and do the ritual. You can see marked difference, because the person will take you rightly. That I always keep telling people, perception is very, very important. That perception, how they perceive, how they feel, they can give you the money. That your worth for the company, it's in the hands of God. That's where your Purva Punya Sthana, your luck, everything will come inside. So do the ritual. Suddenly every gates will open up, new avenues will open up, and they will also think like, okay, let me do like this, which will be compatible for both of you. In this era of digitalization, where you may have to work with multinationals, ritual will help you when you are growing into the success ladder. So do the ritual, you will be able to clear the package, the salary package, and yes, astrology remedy is there for each and everything. People have forgotten about astrological remedy, people have forgotten about many things what your chart can show you. So stay tuned. If you like my video, share my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.